Have you ever noticed that certain things you used to do without thinking now take just a little more effort? Maybe it's bending down to pick something up, getting up from a chair without using your hands, or carrying groceries from the car. It's not that you've suddenly become old, far from it. It's just that after 60, our bodies naturally start to lose muscle strength if we're not actively keeping it up. The good news is, it doesn't have to stay that way. In fact, with just a few simple exercises, ones you can do at home without fancy equipment, you can rebuild that strength, improve your balance, and keep moving with confidence. I know it might sound too good to be true. No expensive gym memberships, no intimidating workout classes. Just your body, a bit of space, and a willingness to give it a try. That's all you need. And let me tell you, the difference you can feel in just a few weeks is nothing short of amazing. Your steps feel lighter, your joints ache less, and you start to feel more like, well, you again. In this video, I want to walk you through 5 easy exercises that will help you stay strong, steady, and active after 60. These aren't extreme moves. We're not talking about lifting massive weights or twisting yourself into a pretzel. These are safe, practical movements that mimic things you do in everyday life. So you're not just working out, you're making your daily activities easier and more enjoyable. Let's start with one of the most powerful yet simple exercises you can do, the sit to stand. This one is exactly what it sounds like, getting up from a chair and sitting back down. But don't be fooled by its simplicity. This movement works your legs, your core, and even your balance, all in one go. It's the kind of strength that comes in handy when you're getting up from the couch, the bed, or even the toilet. And yes, it's something a lot of people lose without even noticing until it's gone. To try it, pick a sturdy chair, something that won't slide away from you, and sit near the edge with your feet flat on the floor. Cross your arms over your chest, or keep them out in front of you for balance. Then, slowly stand up, using your legs, not your hands. Pause for a moment, then slowly sit back down. Try to keep it controlled. No flopping into the seat. At first, you might only manage a few repetitions before your legs start to feel it. That's okay. Start small, maybe 5 times, and gradually build up. Over time, you'll notice your legs feeling stronger, and things like climbing stairs or getting up from low chairs won't feel like a chore anymore. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking, but my knees aren't what they used to be. That's a fair concern. If you have knee trouble, you can make this exercise easier by using a slightly higher chair or placing a cushion under you so you don't have to lower yourself as far. The key is to work within your comfort zone. You're not trying to win a contest here, just improve at your own pace. Once you get comfortable with the sit to stand, you'll find it gives you a surprising boost in confidence. Suddenly those low park benches or deep armchairs don't seem like obstacles anymore. And that's the kind of real-life benefit we're aiming for here. The next exercise I want to share is the standing march. This one is wonderful for improving your balance, hip mobility, and even your coordination. Plus, it's low impact, so it's easy on your joints. Imagine you're marching in place, but doing it slowly and deliberately. Each time you lift your knee, you're working the muscles in your hips and thighs, while also training your brain and body to stay stable on one leg at a time, a skill that's crucial for preventing falls. Here's how to do it. Stand tall, with your feet hip-width apart. Hold onto the back of a sturdy chair or the countertop if you need extra support. Slowly lift one knee as high as feels comfortable, pause for a second, then lower it back down. Switch legs and repeat. Aim for 10 lifts on each side to start. Focus on keeping your posture upright, no leaning or hunching, and move with control. If you start to feel wobbly, it's perfectly fine to keep one hand lightly on a stable surface until your balance improves. The beauty of the standing march is that you can do it anywhere, in the kitchen while you're waiting for the kettle to boil, or in the living room while watching TV. And if you want to make it more challenging over time, you can try holding each knee up for a few seconds longer, or lifting them a little higher. You'll be amazed at how something this simple can make walking feel smoother and steadier. Both of these exercises, the sit to stand and the standing march, form a kind of foundation for daily strength and stability. They mimic the movements we do every day without thinking, getting out of chairs, climbing stairs, stepping over things, and simply walking. The stronger you get at them, the easier those everyday moments become. And the easier they are, the more you'll feel like you're in control of your body rather than the other way around. If you're enjoying these tips so far and you'd like more ideas to keep yourself strong, active, and independent, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. It's a simple way to let me know you're finding this helpful, and it helps us keep creating videos like this for you. Alright, we've talked about building strength in your legs and improving your balance, but strength isn't just about muscles, it's also about how your whole body moves together. That's why the next exercise I want to share will focus on coordination and mobility, especially in your upper body and core. Because here's the thing, having strong legs is wonderful, but if your midsection is weak, it's like building a house on a shaky foundation. That's where the side reach and twist comes in. It's such a gentle movement, but it works wonders for keeping your spine flexible, your waist strong, and your shoulders moving freely. And when your core and back are happy, everything from turning to grab something behind you to reaching up to a high shelf becomes easier. You don't need any equipment for this, just a bit of space. Stand with your feet shoulder-width apart, knees slightly bent so you're not locking them. Place your hands on your hips or out to the sides for balance. Slowly reach one arm out to the side and slightly up, like you're reaching for something on a tall shelf, and at the same time, let your upper body gently twist in that direction. Hold for just a moment, feeling that nice stretch along your side and through your back, then return to the starting position and repeat on the other side. Move slowly and smoothly. Think of it like wringing out stiffness, not yanking your body around. If your shoulders are tight, keep your arm lower. If you have balance concerns, do this while lightly resting your other hand on the back of a sturdy chair. Even with these small adjustments, you'll feel your sides, your back, and your core muscles engaging. Over time, that little extra twist and reach will help keep your spine more mobile, which is something that naturally declines with age unless we actively maintain it. One thing I love about this movement is that it feels almost like a stretch, so it doesn't feel like exercise in the traditional sense. You can do a few repetitions while waiting for the microwave to finish, or even while standing in the garden, just taking in the fresh air. And yet it quietly builds the kind of flexibility and strength that helps prevent those ouch moments when you turn too quickly or try to reach for something and feel a twinge. Now let's shift our attention to something equally important, your posture. Over the years, we tend to lean forward more without even realizing it, whether it's from reading, watching TV, or spending time on our phones. That forward hunch can make us look and feel older, and worse, it can lead to neck pain, shoulder stiffness, and even breathing problems. The standing wall push is a fantastic way to open up your chest, strengthen your arms and shoulders, and gently encourage better posture. All you need is a wall, no push-up floor work required. Stand facing the wall about 2 feet away. Place your palms flat against it at shoulder height, slightly wider than your shoulders. Keep your body straight, no sagging hips or arched back, and slowly bend your elbows to bring your chest toward the wall, then press back to your starting position. That's it. The movement is small but incredibly effective. You'll feel your chest muscles working as you push away, your arms and shoulders supporting you, and your upper back muscles keeping you stable. Start with a few repetitions, maybe 5 or 6, and work your way up. If it feels too easy, take a small step back so your body is at more of an angle. That will make it a bit more challenging. If it's too hard, move closer to the wall. And here's a bonus. This exercise doesn't just strengthen your upper body, it trains your body to hold itself more upright. Over time, you might notice you're standing taller without even thinking about it, which not only helps you feel better physically, but also makes a big difference in how others see you. A strong, upright posture says confidence, energy, and vitality at any age. Now, I want to mention something important here. Sometimes when people hear exercise, they imagine hours of sweat, fancy gear, and exhausting routines. But the truth is, movements like these, simple, controlled, and regular, often have a bigger impact than the occasional intense workout. You don't have to push your body to its limits to see real change. You just have to show up for yourself a little bit each day. If you're following along right now, you've already seen how we've worked the legs, the core, and the upper body. You've probably also noticed that none of these movements require you to get down on the floor or use heavy equipment. That's because the goal here isn't to make you feel worn out, it's to make you feel strong, steady, and capable. And if you're feeling encouraged so far, do me a quick favor. Click that like button and subscribe if you haven't yet. It's such a simple way to support this channel, and make sure you never miss more tips like these to keep you active, independent, and feeling your best. Now, we've worked on strength and posture, but there's one more area we can't overlook: the muscles that keep you steady on your feet. That's where the next exercise comes in, and it's going to challenge your balance while strengthening the small but mighty muscles in your legs and ankles. These are the muscles that spring into action every time you step off a curb, navigate uneven ground, or catch yourself from stumbling. The exercise is called the heel-to-toe walk, and while it might sound simple, it can be surprisingly powerful in training your body to stay steady. Start by standing tall, shoulders relaxed. Take a step forward by placing the heel of one foot directly in front of the toes of your other foot, like you're walking on a tightrope. Slowly bring your back foot forward, again placing the heel in front of the toes. Continue for about 10 steps. At first, you might want to do this along a wall or countertop so you can catch yourself if you feel unsteady. The key here is slow, deliberate movement. This isn't about speed, it's about control. As you get more comfortable, try it without holding on, and maybe even look straight ahead instead of down at your feet. That small change will engage your inner balance system even more. It's a wonderful way to remind your body how to react and adjust, which can make all the difference in preventing falls. And remember, you don't have to do a long hallway. Even a few steps forward and back in your living room is enough to start making progress. Now for our final exercise, I want to end with something that brings it all together: strength, stability, and a touch of flexibility. It's the standing calf raise, and it's perfect for keeping your lower legs strong and ready for action. You might not think much about your calves, but they're essential for walking, climbing stairs, and even standing up from a seated position. Plus, strong calves mean better push-off power when you take a step, which can make walking feel smoother and more effortless. To do it, stand tall with your feet hip-width apart. Hold onto the back of a sturdy chair or the countertop for support. Slowly rise up onto the balls of your feet, lifting your heels as high as you can without wobbling. Pause for a second at the top, then slowly lower your heels back down. That pause at the top is where the magic happens. It really makes those calf muscles work. Start with 10 repetitions, and over time you can add more or even try it without holding on once you feel confident. This one's a quiet powerhouse. You can do it while brushing your teeth, waiting for the coffee to brew, or even while chatting on the phone. And over time, it gives you that spring in your step, literally. You might notice stairs feel easier, or you can walk longer without feeling tired in your legs. So there you have it, 5 easy, no-equipment exercises that, when done regularly, can make a huge difference in how strong, steady, and confident you feel every day. Remember, you don't have to do them all at once. You can spread them out through your day, or pick a couple to start with and build from there. The important thing is consistency. Little bits of movement, repeated often, will always beat a once-in-a-while burst of effort. And here's the beautiful thing: it's never too late to start. I've seen people in their 70s, 80s, and even 90s improve their strength, posture, and balance with simple moves like these. Your body is capable of adapting at any age as long as you give it the right signals. Think of each repetition as a little message to your muscles saying, "Stay strong, stay ready, stay with me." I also want to say this: be patient with yourself. If something feels challenging at first, that's a good sign. It means your muscles are waking up and working. Celebrate the small wins, like standing up from that chair without using your hands or feeling steadier on your feet when walking outside. Those moments add up, and they're proof that your efforts are working. If you found this video helpful, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Tell me which of these exercises you're going to try first, or share your own favorite ways to stay active. Your experiences might inspire someone else watching to take that first step toward better strength and balance. And before you go, don't forget to give this video a like and hit subscribe so you can get more simple, practical tips for staying healthy, active, and happy after 60. We're building a community here of people who believe that growing older doesn't mean slowing down. It just means getting smarter about how we take care of ourselves. So here's to living your best life at any age with a body that supports you in doing the things you love. Start today, keep at it, and watch how much better you can feel. Because the truth is, strength is not about age, it's about action.